Hello and welcome. Yeah, today we're gonna have more Wonder Waters gaming, and this time we're gonna go against England 6. And this video is actually more about how to beat England and a actual game to try to prove that. So the general suggestions I want to give against England is that first, do minors on the first two turns. Better first returns. I know that majors are usually very good against England, or generally minors are not that good into England, but Wonder Waters, first of all, Wonder Waters doesn't have defense. Second of all, there is a card in the minor deck that is called Bloodthirst Predators. This is basically a major that is going to be that has like insane synergy with Wonder Waters, and for these cards, it's very worth it to dig for the minor deck to actually find answers to your trouble lands when you are like kind of weak in the first few turns, right? So the second suggestion is don't go mixed mixed track. I mean mixed healing path. It's less confusing to say. Go pure water or pure animal. And this is only true into England because in some adversaries, pure animal is always the correct answer. In some adversaries, mixed is the better answer, such as Russia. And in some adversaries, it doesn't really matter. Every combination works, like Scotland. But into England, if you go mixed path, you're going to wind up with some innates doing 2 damage, and 2 damage is extremely sad against England. Like, not gonna lie, it's so bad into England that it's better to avoid going into this situation. And the solution is just never go mixed trap. Because if you go full animal, you have like fast 4 damage, kills a city, slow 3 damage, kills a town, and you're not that sad because of the extra health. And if you go pure water, you basically can downgrade everything, and you don't have to like feel the consequences of like 2 damage into England. Oh my god, it even hurts my brain to even think about it. But yeah, sometimes I think mixed bags could make sense. For example, if you want to go Serene because Serene is very good into England, but you also want some few generation to go so that you could go uh animal. But still, I highly suggest you go pure paths into England. Okay, 3. Draft water land card or animal fire card. I mean, I think this is a very confusing suggestion. I'm gonna say one water plant card or one animal fire card is enough for innate spamming, because your innate needs like 2 water plant or 2 animal fire card, depending on your depending on your healing path. And the you have like 2 fire cards in your starting card in hand or plant card. I'm gonna just assume we go animal because it's easier to say this instead of having to like branch every time. Okay. You have like 2 fire animal cards in your starting card, and you only need to draft one extra to be able to spam like 2 turns because you have a reclaim one on your track to spam your left innate. So once you have drafted uh card in three, described in three, okay, you can go majors without any hesitate. Ideally, turn 5. Okay, so what this is trying to say is that once we have a fire animal card, we can basically just go for majors because um, the cards in your hand is enough for to support the full innate spamming, and you need to try just chase for better output or better accelerated scaling against England or something like that. Because England is a very hard adversary to scale. I mean, it's the hardest. Not it's not actually very hard, but it's the hardest in all adversaries. So yeah, try to do this. And finally, try to uh, branch all possible plays in the early game. Usually turn one or turn two. Actually, turn one plus turn two. Branch all possible plays in the early game to try to disrupt build. Because if you're playing solo, you usually have a lot of possibility to actually stop those. It's even if it's England because solo, right? Not so much adjacency. So I'm gonna just try to play a game and um, explain why these suggestions are actually, at least in my opinion, are very good into England. Well, let's roll a board first. Okay, it's board B. Board B is slightly different because if we have wetland starting, we are gonna be a little bit in trouble. We might need to do major lottery on turn one. I mean, we'll see. Also, the blight is bugged. I need to copy paste the blight because if you leave the blight like this, it's gonna like suck all the blights into a hidden object to make this little game a little bigger with a bucket. Okay, so this is the first card. Please don't be wetland. Okay, it's not wetland, it's sands. Okay, we're safe. I mean, it's not that safe because it can't disrupt the build, but at least we are gonna be having a very good rep on turn one. Okay, so I'm gonna explain why rec on turn one is very strong, because it's gonna build like this, right? Sands gonna build, and A, if wetland explores, I could just wreck the wetland out, either in here or here. I think ideally here, so that my inland suddenly is basically pocketed, and I'm gonna be like very ahead here. This is the case of the wetland explorer. If jungle follows up, it's the same, right? I mean, it's not the same, but you can stop the build here. Actually, stop the build here. It's huge, right? Also, mountains. Mountains is slightly unfortunate because it's the I think it's the worst follow up explorer. But even that, you can still rack these two dudes away and then kill off this dude or push it away. I think ideally you want to kill it because it's generous one extra fear because it's right in it, so that you could actually stop the build. So you have a lot of possibilities to actually stop the build, and that is why rack starting is very strong. And yeah, but before that, we needed to draft a miner, and this miner is pretty much gonna shape up the entire game. Actually, no. This draft is not gonna shape up the game because all these cards don't really make too much sense. I'm just gonna pick Gong because it's a zero cost element, and you are a very element heavy spirit for sure. So yeah, we whiffed on the first draft, but it's okay. So thinking, um, I think I'm gonna have a animal on first turn, even though I don't know what I'm gonna play next turn. Because Rack is usually enough to solve almost all the problems for us, so that we don't have a motivation to play any of these cards. Hmm. So now is the decision if I draft it in water cards next turn, we have the decision. We could leave the decision on turn 3 to decide if you want to go animal or water. But if we drafted an animal card next turn, we are guaranteed have to go animal. And since this is a showcase game, I want to show actually how animal is also able to beat the game rather than the default water. So I'm gonna just go towards animal a little bit more. Hopefully this makes sense. Gonna destroy presence like this, and we explore. What's that? This is a very good event. It's sad that it's fast. Okay. I'm gonna build in the sand, and we explore into jungles. Okay. Jungle Explorer is very good as we could grab a animal in the track and then we're gonna do the right innate one here, kill up this dude, and I'm gonna push the Dahong closer to land 1 because these two Dahong are actually very hard to utilize because they start in the corner land. This land only has 1 adjacent Dahong. I need to have Dahong here so actually I could actually use some Dahong later. And then I'm gonna use Rack. But to here. I definitely don't want to push them over here or here because it's gonna unpocket the jungle. By pocket, I mean stop the build. I guess I could push it here. I mean, it's kind of scary if wetland comes next, but hmm, huh. But this is guaranteed to be as scary as the wetland, right? Because it's guaranteed to be building here. Okay, I'm okay doing this. Okay, sure, let's do this. So now, after the first turn, you have drafted like 3, um, I mean, not drafted, but generated 3 here. And that is very good for you because you could try to dodge England 6. I mean, not really dodge it because you usually end up like 3 or 4 fear on the next turn and you can't generate enough fear so that it's a double build in the sands and you can't really interact with the sands double build because it's adjacent to every building, but get the drift. We now need to draft another miner just to find some defense over there. And Mess is a defense, and it's the perfect defense because it's dual element and it's a 0 cost. Also, it is a isolation which could be used in the game, and that's very, very strong. Actually, do I even actually use draw here? And then next turn I could use Mess here. I don't think it's worth it though, because reducing a town is actually very important here, huh? And potentially I could get some fear from the defense or something to actually generate enough fear for the next turn. I mean, this is 1 fear, so okay. Promising farmland, sure. Add a piece to land without blight at his town. Without blight at his town, sure, add it here. Actually, I'm gonna add it here. To play, actually not play into anything, just to make it closer to land 3. The hunt defense, sure. Could have solved my problem, but anyways. Ravage and Jungle builds. This doesn't build. It's very huge. Exploring to map. Okay, that is a very good explore for us as we are rewarded for pushing stuff into the wetland. And but we needed to place a town, huh? This is quite unfortunate for us. Okay. Oh, actually, we do have enough here, huh? Okay, that's pretty good. As we could do 1 fear, kill a dude, and then push to the horn over here. But the thing is this is gonna build, this builds, and then this builds. And the only way that I could stop this chain is that I draw this town out. But if I draw this town out, I need to kind of have a solution for this land. I mean, I could just let it fly, but yeah, that is. I guess I just let this fly because. Oh wait, I don't really have a good way to solve this because I have to. There's gonna be three adjacent towns. I need to get rid of the two towns. What do you think I can do this? Oh well, it's fine, I guess. Okay, time to drop another miner. Oh, Ring of Blood is a card. Enticing Splendor is another card. So what's gonna happen is that I potentially could go for Water Path, and I Enticing Splendor this out and draw this out. So two lands and also solve this build. Yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna do. Even though Ring of Blood is very tempting, I still think I should go for Water because this is just too good tempo for us. Also, because we played Mass Mixture, Mass is a animal and water card. I forgot to have a healer marker. I mean, seriously, I definitely 100% should have done this. There's no way I don't do this because this could lead the decision of the healing path into turn three. Hey, don't look me at that. And this is definitely gonna happen. Like it's not a hint side. It's definitely not. It's 100% not. Okay. But anyways, I'm gonna go for like this. I'm gonna have a water healing marker, and I'm gonna grab the swing healing card. I'm gonna throw over here. This is very ahead for us. Destroy this one. Where do I want to shape our light? I think I just leave them here. Okay, I'm gonna leave them there. And if harvest daunting happens, it's gonna happen here. Okay, sure. Actually, I should have wrapped the light here to play around the increasing aggression or something. Okay, sure. This is where I do draw. I draw this town out into here, downgrade, and we do enticing splendor, wrap another town into here, and then downgrade. So that now, as you can see, there's a very empty inland. I mean, I could, yeah, it's very good. Also, I decided to not pair it with the Han and do the downgrade just because I was playing around the uh, cultural asym. If I cultural asym, I just do it here, and this doesn't affect this land and also this land. Okay, event local diaspora. Sure, doesn't really hurt. Okay, actually it hurts. It hurts. Sure. I'm gonna push everything here for sure. Oh, but this land is gonna be a trouble, huh? I might need to reclaim and use draw to play around the LC now. Push to the harm from land with blight to land with no blight. Okay. Sure, I'm gonna push you here. At least the players are around some the harm damage, mimic the harm or something. Also, do I even push the town here? I think the answer is this. I let them hard trade, right? Yeah, I think this is the answer, huh? Okay. Gather dude into a land with two or more. Into a land with two or more. Don't think it matters. Okay. This is where Sands is gonna build. Oh wait, if I local diaspora here. Oh, but this clear card is already resolved. Never mind. Sands gonna build. Jungle Ravage. Oh, I've taken zero blight. How is that? Oh, because yeah, rack plus draw. Oh, rack plus mass or something. Yeah. Lose the harm and counterattack kills everything, and then mountain build is there's no build over here. Oh, actually, do I have enough here? Oh, we have here. Okay, we don't have the double build. Okay, that's perfect. Everything is lined up. Throw into the wetland, and we need to escalate. Right? So how is everything seem? How does everything seem now? I think it seems pretty good, huh? Preventing a double build here, which is huge. This land is gonna build no matter what. I mean, not no matter what, but if I wanted to hold this land, I need to reclaim the draw and then gather this down now, which is not a bad idea, but I don't really like it as well. What if the answer is actually this? Oh my lord. Am I insane? Huh. Swapping a build is very, very enticing. So this is gonna escalate, but it's only gonna be 5 buildings, which means we still have enough time to try to solve this problem. Yeah, I think I'm gonna reclaim next turn. And this slow, I'm gonna do this, right? Push 2 dudes. I'm gonna push one into the beast end, push one here, downgrade it. And that's it. That's where I reclaim. And looking at these cards, we haven't find any, I mean, yeah, water plant cards, which means I still need to pick from the minor deck for a perfect element card. It's not, but you have strong and constant current. What the heck? This is one of the best minors in the entire game deck that could have happened on Wound of Waters. And yeah, I'm gonna do draw. Like, actually, do I even draw? Is there any other option for us? I think the answer is yes, right? Yeah, don't use draw. I just use enticing splendor this turn. And I'm gonna, for the special rule destroy presence, I'm gonna instead forget corrupted blood. And I need to keep the perfect element cards this turn, which means, oh, I do really want to isolate this land, which is also pretty good value, but I don't have enough uh, range. That's pretty sad. Um, I play enticing, gather this town out. It's probably completely shut down this build. The next turn we have a Fascinate to solve this land, and then we have Draw to prevent this LC from happening. And I believe I played these 2 cards, question mark? Okay, I'm gonna grab another water air power marker since after we decided the first healing card, we never want to do cross path. Okay. Next turn we're gonna have a Victor. Okay, sure. I think this is the play. I do enticing, gather a town into here, downgrade. Event population rises. Add a town to a land with explorer or town. Sure, sure. Disease to sands or mountains with the most. Oh, that's insane. At least 2 Dahan. Gain 1 energy. Okay, that doesn't do anything, but anyways. So jungle double builds. This doesn't double build, which is huge. We're not gonna be punished that hard by England 6 by because of this. Also, mountain ravagers. Unfortunately, we need to take a flight, and wetland is gonna build. And before this build, there's nothing. I mean, there's only one building adjacent, which means we only built once here. So we explore into the jungles. There's not even an explorer. Insane. Also need to escalate over here. So how are we doing with the LC? This land is gonna like build double build again next turn. Double build into 6, then escalate into 7, which is a guaranteed loss. So I guess I need to draw next turn. Yeah, I mean we do have draw, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna add a disease, add a beast over here to actually I'm gonna gather stuff into here, right? Which means I need to do here. It's gonna be only two buildings, and they're gonna make it to 4. Then start an LC, and next turn I could just yeah, initial this. Okay, sure. Everything is looking pretty good. Oh, I still have the water innate. I mean, actually, animal innate makes better sense. Okay, one fear. Kill up the dude. Push to the Han. Downgrade the town. Okay. Time passes. Jungle is gonna build, but except it's not gonna build since we have downgraded the town. Huge. Now we do G3. Go into here and then play 2 plant cards. And yeah, we don't even need the escalate, I mean the isolate, which is huge. Could play this card to play into the downgrade value. And we're gonna have the last heal marker. Now we're fully healed, completely online. Oh, what are the wait, huh? Hmm. What are the check marks? Weird. But it doesn't matter. We just do it by hand or something. Okay. I guess this is a check as long as nothing shows here, right? Because the only threshold I'm not hitting is here. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Okay. I'm gonna grow over here and grow over here. Okay. Where we do the draw it into here. Downgrade once. Actually, not a beast, right? So get the field back. And then use the right innate. Gather after 2 the Hong. Okay. Gather the Hong, get another the Hong, make this the Hong. Even 3. And downgraded you. And instead of downgrading, I mean, instead of replacing this town, it could have replaced I mean, replacing the city, I could have replaced the town so that you have 1 extra fear for destroying. This is actually very important, especially you're going against England. And I could do strong constant currents. I'm gonna use that to push a town here, downgrade. And I could gather a Dahan over here for another downgrade. Okay. This is where we are completely online. So yeah, we could even play around Harvest Bounty or something. Very, very strong. Okay. Well, tight-knit communities. Oh my lord. Can't even kill the city. Beast destroy. Oh, that's huge. So usually if you go for water against England, you hate views. But if you go for animal in England, you love views. This is very interesting. The to a coastline. Okay, this is again solved. Smile. Okay, mountain's gonna double build. It's gonna be no build, which is huge. Wetland ravage. Jungle builds again. Explorer into the coast without escalation. Okay, now we do the rat play, the 2 fear. I'm gonna push stuff into here and then downgrade one. I think we're pretty close to win, huh? Left the date for like one clear. Push the dude, downgrade. Push to the Han, downgrade. Okay. Time passes. Here will be reclaim. And I mean, we have so much energy now. What the heck? I think it's time for majors because we have so much energy. Smuggling Infestation is not the amazing card we could get, but it's a card. Sure. It's a weird card, but the card enticing, nice knowing, yeah. It's actually a pretty good card that has solved a lot of problems for us, but unfortunately, actually I don't need to play this card. I'd play these three cards, huh? Yeah. Oh, what do we lack? I think a lack of plan. Very sure. I guess we have to play these cards anyways. I'm sure. This is where we right innate, gather the Han. Actually, gather the Han like this. Downgrade, add a beast, defense 3. Make this at the Han. A lot is happening here. I could have, and then I need to gather the flag here to play around extra damage or something. And such strong constant currents push into here. Then gather the Han, downgrade. Okay. Add city to a coastal land with city. Okay. Sure. Add a disease and destroy the Han. Oh my lord. That's pretty brutal. Push from the Han. Um, actually has text, huh? Because I do like 2 damage. 1 damage to each invader and 3 damage gonna like kill 2 stuff. Okay, sure. Oh, but it's only jungle wetland. What the heck? This card? I mean, sure. I could just kill. I mean, yeah, wound the town for later damage. Remove 1 dude from an England then. Sure. Okay. Wetland's gonna build. Jungle Ravage. Coastal. Build a city. Okay, it's not that close to win now. Okay, Sands Explore. And we escalate over here. Where we choose Smothering. Add a disease. And I don't have the 2 fear attacks. I just have 1 damage to each invader. Oh my lord, this is actually not so good, huh? I mean, at least I killed a bunch of dudes. Could be relevant, I guess. Then I have left an age to actually do 1 fear. Interesting. Actually, yeah, do 1 fear, push to the Hong, downgrade. Then we have the wreck, the 2 fear, push, downgrade. Okay. This is where we do G3 again. Grab back this card. I'm gonna play these 3 cards. Roll over here, rapid light like this. Okay. Roll into here, downgrade. Alternate, gather the Han, actually, gather 1 from each, gather the Han, make this into a Dahan, Defense 3. Add a beasts. Downgrade again. Because I put the Han gather. Okay. Seek new farm, that doesn't matter. One fear per board with disease, sure. Few damage to Han in the land with disease. Okay, sure. Only do 1 damage each. Okay, it's even worse, but here, like, you get ahead anyways. Defense. Okay, sure. Jungle Ravage, Postal, I mean, Jungle Build, which doesn't build. Yeah, doesn't build. And then Coastal Ravage, and Sands build again. Explore into Jungle Sands. Okay, look at this very huge pocket. I would do Rock, Chip. And I push them into the jungles and then downgrade. Then left an 8, put 1 fear, push everything out, downgrade. Flood waters, doesn't matter as we are gonna win in the fast. Okay. Reclaim, gain energy, doesn't really matter what we draft, but we're drafting a major for fun. Okay, Tiger's Hunting, Rip, Rolling Water. But I'm gonna just draft this card for fun, Smile. And I'm gonna play whatever. I'm gonna just play the cards that thresholds our left and eight. I mean right and eight. And I'm gonna do make this into Han, and we win. Yeah, it's a very clean win, and I do believe the key for this game is actually have a very lucky explorer, but we also exploited the explorer the first few turns and actually have a very insane pocket against England. And especially the turn 4 reclaim, I think I'm very satisfied with that play because that play actually does makes us like very ahead into England, and also um it also doesn't hurt the T4 stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Um yeah, if you have any like comments or something, feel free to leave it in comments. I don't know, the usual end quote stuff. But yeah, I'll see you in the next game and hope you guys enjoy this video. Again,